Stream
Connecting.
start.
Yes, we're now live. All right. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, Nick and Serzu were chased out west to the marked one.
Go west here.
Serzu found a mysterious fish.
Did he slap people with it?
No, he ate it, and his wounds magically healed. It was amazing.
Nice.
Oh.
That is pretty cool.
But no one knows where the fish came from because he was in an orc camp. Apparently, he decided to Serzu decided to take the marked one's offer for a very alcoholic beverage, and he said just take a little bit to numb the pain. He just downed the entire bottle, and then he fell unconscious for a week or so.
So we have a week to catch up here.
Yeah, that's okay, because I actually here's the thing, I actually made some custom models. I made a new map for this. It's amazing. I didn't get as much custom models as I wanted to for this particular episode, but it's fine. I just wanted to make sure I added a couple of custom models for this one. So y'all began your journey heading from the woodland town up to the woodland hall to discover what secrets lie there.
Yeah, so we had just spoken to Big Pharma.
Big Pharma, Big Pharma.
And he had told us strange things. And we had discovered that we had been gone for a week when we thought we had been gone for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Alright, with that, the group heads north. So, let's see if y'all run into any encounter. So go ahead, and whoever wants to roll perception or nature,
Alright, hang on.
please do so.
Hang on. I think Billy's perception is really high.
Maybe.
Billy has a perception of 7.
Yeah, so got my dog on guard duty, so he's gonna roll as well.
Wait, no, only one person can roll, right? DK?
I've never been that stringent on rules. I know some games do that, but I'm not one of those people.
Alright. I'm gonna get
The
Billy
only
to...
time where it's one person is when the other people have no chance of actually.
Which one? 16!
I should take 13 just to mock you, but no. Believe Mr. B rolled better.
Wait, really? Oh, wow! Alright, Mr. B, take it away.
So, your dog sniffs the air and realizes that the path before you could lie with some dangers, but he has a clear and most evident way to get you there more safely. He takes you away from some roaming orc patrols and leads you safely to a small town. A town that you don't remember seeing before.
Oh dear.
In fact, it's time to switch maps. Let me go to the loading screens to get us there. I swear one day Roll20 needs just the option to right click and take you to a map. So I apologize making y'all load so many maps. There you go.
Ooh. New place. Small place, but new place. How good is their defense line? If necessary, could we blow or destroy their whole defense line? Is that... can we observe and see how good it is?
Well, it's a town, and you just could be randomly attacking towns now.
No, but if they start attacking us, we need to know if we can defend ourselves.
By the way, there's more people there. I just didn't get time to do all the custom model work. And I
Okay.
believe Meryl's also with you, right?
Yes.
That's not how we want to do that. Here we go. How's that?
Yep. That's Gucci. That
There's
is
lots
very
of people.
Gucci.
There's more than these people, but I didn't get all the custom models built, but that's okay.
Is it?
Specifically, the two people do walk up to block your access to the town, though their weapons are undrawn.
Oh.
Their weapons are sheathed.
Yes.
All right.
Though you
Alright.
notice two of the figures, one wearing kind of a dark gray armor with some sort of like slightly transparent cloak, like it's a really thin material.
Okay. Give me more information.
You notice he has a very odd bow.
Mm. Is he human?
Yes, he appears to be wearing glasses, but they don't look like he doesn't actually look like he needs glasses. Like maybe he's wearing glasses because he thinks that it looks cool.
Okay.
Next,
You know, I can't judge it.
next to him is someone wearing a very brownish armor, with a giant lance in his hand, though he has it pointed away from y'all. Though
Okay.
he seems to have a very odd expression on his face.
All right. So I'm gonna talk to them.
Oh, you're gonna talk.
I'm gonna talk. Talk.
The one wearing the cloak approaches you and says, this area is a little dangerous ahead. We've been trying to push any civilians away from the area.
What's dangerous about it? Are there orcs?
Well, people keep disappearing, reappearing, at another time. Things like that. So we're trying to contain the area because, you know how people can be. Like, they start to see, like, things not working correctly, and their idea is to keep pushing it. Which, from our experience, if you keep pushing something that's kind of damaged, you can eventually push it so much that you break it. And as much fun as it is to like
Break things?
go like find yourself in a different particular moment in time, that's not necessarily a good thing nor a wise thing to continue doing.
No, I don't think that's smart.
Yeah. So we're just trying to get back to the woodland town.
Yeah, we're trying to keep. Oh wait, are you happen to be a sciencey guy?
You could say that.
Ah. And at this moment, he stops looking at you. He looks at Meryl. Oh, you're with them? Meryl says nothing.
Yeah, she's with us.
The one with the brown armor goes, does this mean I get to use? And you see the other one with the cloaks. No! Stop it! I apologize. My friend is really excited. He got a new weapon, and forgive him.
Oh,
No need to use it here.
what is the weapon?
He's carrying a giant lance.
Yeah, don't stab people, please. Stabbing is bad.
Do-
Killing is bad.
Does anyone want to make a perception check on any of their weapons?
Yes.
Go for it.
I need to turn off that.
Okay. You succeeded. The one with the bow, this is going to sound a little weird. You're pretty sure those red gems are decorative. But the wood doesn't look like the wood you would make a bow out of. In fact, it looks like something maybe you would make some sort of cheap furniture out of. But it's like someone tried to make a bow that doesn't know what a bow is supposed to be made out of. But there are other things on the bow that you cannot quite identify, and they seem a little odd. You notice that there's also some sort of magnifying slate on the bow? And maybe there's things about the construction of this bow that you're unfamiliar with. The lance looks super heavy. Like, you can see how much metal is in it, and you would think that would be heavy. It does not seem very heavy in this person's hands. Suggesting to you that this person that's carrying the lance might be really, really strong.
Or it's really, really light metal.
Or it's a very light metal.
I think that it's just he's really strong and that we shouldn't try to fight him.
Well, if sciencey people want to take a look at that, that's quite different from civilians. Why don't... in fact, we'll get one of our experts to talk with you. What was your name?
I'm the doctor.
I'm Rampage.
Doctor.
And
this is
my brother Billy.
This is my brother Daryl. My other brother Daryl.
Well, my colleague here will assist you in... why don't you and her go talk in the tavern and talk science stuff, and we'll entertain everybody else.
Okay. By not killing us, right? You're not gonna kill us?
Absolutely.
So Rampage
not.
over there is pretty good with a bow if you want to show him yours.
Oh, that would be a great idea.
I would like to see yours.
All right. Do you go with the
Let's go.
Okay. So, I'll just like move you over to the tavern real quick. You notice they set up a target, and they go ahead and fire an arrow for your demonstration. The target breaks in half.
Oh no.
You also notice his arrows aren't normal. You didn't notice that at first, but you definitely notice that that's a very unusual arrow technology.
Can I look at your arrows?
No.
So it broke in half because it was like sheer force, or because it was brittle?
Apparently the arrows are really piercing.
Ooh.
In fact, if you zoom in on his arrow, you can see that it has like 3 prongs on it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You have to really zoom in to see those kind of details. I put those kind of details on models.
So, what are the markings on their clothes?
They apparently are different markings.
Them?
One is kind of in gold and one is in black, but it is of a skull with wings.
A skull with wings?
Mm-hmm.
So they're bikers?
No.
They're not bikers?
By the way, Billy takes you to the side, Rampage.
Okay, I follow him. Alright, I go with him.
He whispers in your ear, "Follow my lead."
Okay. What are we doing?
I don't think these people are who they say they are. And, I think it's best that we give them the impression that we're leaving. Well, that was a great demonstration. I didn't quite catch your name. We realized that we had some party members that went the other direction. I think it's proper to still let the smart people talk and sort this out. And we're gonna go find out what the rest of our party members. They headed out far, far, far west, so that'll keep us out of any of this trouble, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I guess
first,
so.
let's we'll gather some supplies real quick, and then we'll head off.
Leaving.
Billy is now going to perform a stealth check that he passes. And now Rampage and Mr. B's dog are now secretly hiding in the barn.
Wait, can Rampage? Oh, stuff.
You can totally try, but Billy has a really high stealth. But that works too. Perfect stealth. Alright, so now you roll all three hidden in on the top floor of the barn.
Ha ha!
Hiding in the barn.
Hiding in the ba.
Billy chose the barn so that he can overlook what's happening to Mr. B. Mr. B, you may ask your host a question.
So, host, you have lots of these people saying that they are starting in one place, disappearing, and popping up in another?
Oh, yes. To be honest with you, we believe it's some sort of fractiation between... I know the people in this area are talking about something about called fractured air, but that's ridiculous. It's a little bit more different than that. You see, some people did something really dumb, and it's caused a small issue, but don't worry. We think we have a pretty good idea on how to fix it.
You do?
Is this
That's interesting. How are you going to fix it?
Well, you see, we're going to grab some very special technology, and we're going to ionize the air, and we're going to heat it up. And with this heating up fraction, it's going to cause the it's going to cause the air to recirculate. And by the way, how do you feel?
How do I feel?
Oh yeah.
I feel fine.
Go ahead and roll a save. Particularly a Constitution save.
Oh, this could be interesting. Why am I doing advantage? Normal.
I don't know. I'm going to take your 14
Why are
as
we-
the number.
all
Yep,
doing
to the 14.
advantage?
You start to feel a little bit tired. Your host seems a little concerned about that. She asks, have you been getting plenty of rest?
Can I roll like a medicine on myself to determine if this might be normal?
Go for it. You know, the more you think about it, you don't remember the last time you had a proper nap. It seems to have been a while. Yeah, you went through what's possibly a week-long adventure in sewer tunnels, and you haven't really stopped to take a break.
I'm not inclined to do that now, though. Gotta find Dan.
Your host says, perhaps some proper food and water might, or drink if you prefer. We are in a tavern.
Say no!
My inclination would be no, but I don't know if I get to do that.
It's your choice.
Say no!
Yeah, no. I want to.
Well then, please ask
I think
another question then.
I think I need to just take a walk to clear my head. Would you like to walk and talk?
Oh, that would be most lovely. She takes your hand
Oh, no.
and roll another Constitution save.
I want to leave. She takes my hand. Oh dear.
The world begins to spin before you. You know you didn't drink anything. You know you didn't eat anything. But something is not right. This isn't tired. This isn't exhaustion. Something's very wrong.
Oh gosh. See, you haven't even done anything!
You wonder maybe you should have ate something as you stumble to the ground.
Okay, do I get to try to leave?
No. You're
passed out.
You fell unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
With that, you notice some people. Rampage. You notice some people looking for you, but they don't see you, and you hear some sort of conversation that they must have left. And then you also see Mr. B being moved to a wagon.
A wagon? A wagon?
Yeah.
A wagon? A wagon?
And now you start to
wagon.
see people remove these giant metal screws from the buildings, and the buildings start to fall apart into like sheets. And you realize that this entire town was not real.
I tell Billy everything I've just seen, and
Billy is a little surprised, but not surprised about Mr. B being unconscious.
okay, I say, we need to get off this building, and we need to get off this building now.
Billy kind of smacks the barn, and with a smile he says, I think this is the only real building. With that, someone behind you, you hear say, well, yes, this was in fact the only building.
Hmm.
Do you turn to see who's saying this?
Yes! And Billy also turns. But secretly
Run away.
has a dagger. He grabs a dagger. Very
You notice the
secret.
man is wearing a red robe. He looks
Like
like
so.
a cleric of some sort. Or a priest. But he has a mask on his face.
Who are you?
Don't worry about it. If they wanted to hurt any of y'all wouldn't have be leaving this place alive. And don't worry, mum's the word.
Who are you?
You know, y'all think that you can solve all the problems. Well, this one's our problem.
Who are you?
Oh, my apologies. It's been a while since I've had people actually ask me for my name. My name is Adolphi.
Okay. Why are you wearing a mask?
Oh, you see, I've been told that your people deal with unsightly looks on the face poorly. I have had much work done on my face, and I'm told it would be very frightening.
Don't worry about it. Just. I just want to know more about you.
Yeah, it's probably best that you don't. Once everyone's done removing the buildings, they'll clear out as well. We got a small mess to clean up.
What is this mess?
Well, you know, it's has to deal with what did you people call it? Fractured air.
Is it about people going in places, then coming out 5 weeks later, but they only say that it's like an hour, couple hours?
It's a strange thing where we have two places that are now touching that shouldn't be touching, and now we have to make them stop touching.
Yes, okay. But I have a question.
What's that?
How do we know we can trust you?
Well, you don't, but I do wish to suggest that I'm very much more of a well, isn't really my thing to go around and hurting people. I tend to like to put people back together.
And how do we know you're not lying?
Well, you don't, and I can't suggest to you anyways. It's not like I can bring my certification suggesting I can heal people. That would be nothing to you. And if I healed you, you would probably not appreciate that. So, how about this? I go my way. Y'all go your way.
Actually, before you do that, do you have any information on these people?
Which people are you asking about?
The ones that are taking our friend away as we speak.
Don't worry, they're not taking him away.
They're
gonna throw him in that carriage, and then they're gonna send the carriage out west.
Why are they doing that? Because how do we know they're not sending him to a place?
Because they're not actually coming with the carriage. They're just gonna let the carriage travel west. Oh, okay. Let me put this more strictly. If they ever wanted to hurt you, you would not have made it into this city, this facility of falseness.
So have you seen or heard or know anything about the weird glowing ant things that when you kill one, it's either just explodes with green liquid?
Those, I believe that's a related issue.
I also have another question. Apparently someone got like a new weapon and really wanted to use it on someone that was with us. Why is that?
Oh, you see, my compatriots, well, they mean well, but they've been sent on a lot of missions involving unsavory characters that they've had to deal with, and they've just come to the point where destroying all the bad things tends to be like their solution, and it is so much so engraved that they look for that. But when that happens, the wiser people have to put other people down to keep them well leashed.
Okay. All right. So, but why are they faking towns?
Oh, we were actually looking for people, particularly your friend that you brought us.
What? Why?
You point down and you see the archer down below
Mm-hmm.
in a deep argument with Meryl.
Why are they arguing?
Do you
What
want to
did-
take a listen?
Yeah?
Roll
Yeah?
perception.
Okay. Hang on. Oh, that's Billy. I'm gonna have Billy listen in, but he still has his daggers. Slightly.
You overhear another person who you didn't see before. He's wearing a large red hat.
Okay. Okay.
And you hear Meryl say, "Ugh, I can't believe they sent y'all here. The last time y'all were involved in anything, a lot of people died. And I think it was y'all's fault." And you see the one with the red hat saying, "Well, in their defense, the last time I wasn't here, and most importantly, don't you act as if you are clean in on all this." Meryl looks a little sad. "So don't try that higher than I. You know just as well that if we want to compare mistakes, yours is going to be a bit higher.
Okay, then
And I assure you, I'm keeping them on a very short leash." And you hear a whip sound. And the man with the red hat has this giant whip.
I ask a person, like, just in general,
Also,
how did all of this start? What are they talking about? What are
now
the
hear
symbols?
Meryl say, "By the way, I saw you have the assassin talk to the doctor. You didn't hurt him, right?" No. We sent him off back west. He's already uncovered enough of this puzzle, and I don't think we need to have any more interference. At least not yet.
I ask the man about the symbols. Give me more about the symbols.
Which symbols?
The symbols on, like the robes that, like, the person with the bow has, and the person with the spear thing.
Oh, you're talking about the skull with the wings?
Yeah.
It's military insignia.
Oh.
Oddly enough, the one in the brown armor outranks the one in the gray armor, but don't tell them that.
Okay.
And at that moment, you hear the man in the brown armor say, "By the way, why am I in my brown armor again? I thought we had a discussion. I get to wear green." Well, you see that's a really deep, bright green, and it just wouldn't have worked.
I ask.
Now you notice the archer and the one with the lance are now arguing.
I ask if they're from Middle Earth.
All things come from Earth in one way or another, right?
Um,
We all use the different verbs and words, and we could mix and mash and come up with some new words for those words. But that doesn't mean that those words
Are
have
not
any
words?
different meaning than the other words. In fact, you could say that these words are words that have most meaning. We all come from Earth. So, is there anything else I can help you with? I should probably leave, and if you keep inquiring, I may have to become even more guarded.
okay. I just request one thing.
Oh, what is that?
Don't tell anyone we had this conversation.
So you're suggesting I shouldn't tell anyone that I willingly noticed that there were intruders watching the town be deconstructed, and don't tell anyone that I was essentially derelicted my duty to report your existence in this barn. I think I have that one under wraps.
Okay.
With that, the rest of the town comes down under.
Oh, before he leaves, I ask one more thing. What are their weapons made out of?
Do you know where I come from?
No.
We have really good manufacturing abilities, but our abilities to remember certain things aren't all that good.
So you're telling me that you don't know what their weapons are made out of?
I know that they came out of a machine. How and why that machine made it that way, I have no idea. But I know it was as
Okay.
intended by the designer, who has long been passed away.
Alright.
With that, I say adieu.
Goodbye.
And with that, he makes a gesture with his hands and says, "Be protected," and then leaves.
Alright.
You see several other the people in the strange mass that you saw earlier who took out the orcs.
Mm-hmm.
They make a hand gesture, but it's very different from what Adolphi just did. It kind of looks like you think it's like a wings? I'm not sure. It's kind of weird.
Kind of weird, kind of odd, kind of rod.
Yeah.
You know, kind of odd.
It doesn't look like a comfortable gesture to make.
Okay.
And with that, you notice the person who drugged the doctor leaves the building.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
And the one with the bow asks, "How did you accomplish that so easily? I heard he didn't eat or drink." And with that, the assassin laughs and says, "Ah, I put the poison in the air."
Oh. Ah.
And with that, they all depart.
Dun dun dun.
Rampage, you notice that a carriage is taking Mr. B out west. You want to start following?
Alright. I'm going to secretly go down and avoid their gaze entirely
They're all gone.
and
Like,
find Mr. B.
you-
Okay.
they're
Then I
gone.
follow Mr. B.
Okay.
I follow him to wherever he is being dragged off to and possibly being murdered to. Because I still don't fully trust that dude. We don't know anything about him, what he does for a living, how he does it, and why he does it. So I'm not trusting.
Fair enough.
Alright, so I follow Mr. Beeson, and I'm constantly yelling, "Wake up! Wake!" Like, once I get to the thing, I yell at him, "Wake up!" Yeah. Can I try to, like, punch him to wake him up?
He's inside
Like,
a carriage that's sealed. Like it has
Oh.
doors. You have to run up and like try to open the door.
Can I try to open the door?
You have to pass a athletics check.
Oh, I have to pass it. I have to do things?
Yeah. Because you're gonna have to like run super fast.
Okay, acrobatics?
No.
There is no athletics.
Oh, there isn't. Am I just being really?
Oh, there is!
There is. Okay.
That is athletics, right?
That's athletic.
Man.
You go and you run as fast as you can. You feel this amazingly like you feel like you're moving faster than the speed of light, and somehow, the carriage is further and further away, and Billy is like 10 feet behind you.
Billy does an athletics. We're both trying to get to the carriage.
Billy is much faster than you, but he's still not as fast as a horse-drawn carriage. That is moving quite quickly. Though Billy got really close, and he reached out, but he wasn't quite fast enough to board the carriage.
Can Rampage try to make the world's best shot and shoot out the carriage's tires? Things.
Why would you
Like,
wish
try-
to do
try-
this?
Because I want to see if instead of catching up to it,
So Mr. B,
I'm
it sounds
trying-
like Rampage wants to kill you now.
No,
You're
what
gonna
is-
some player versus player realm. If you want, you can try to make the shot, but it's going to be at a very high AC value because it is a carriage. It's moving far away from you, and your attempt to run has left you quite gasping for
exhausted.
breath. Also, when I suggested that you ran, I suggested you ran not as fast as you were thinking you were going. You rolled a 10.
Well, okay. Can we take another action and try to do it again and run as fast as the speed of light?
You can try once the carriage has moved again on the map. I thought you were going to shoot an arrow at it,
No.
so you
no,
can cause
no,
it to
it's
tip
not.
and fall and probably break something.
I'll pass.
Okay.
I don't want to. I don't want to kill Mr. B. I just.
That's nice of you.
Yeah. Otherwise, you would have probably all bad things would have already happened, and yeah.
Alright. Well, you were left quite winded. You could try to make a long-range shot. That's going to be... Let me try to calculate this now. So it's going to be, let's see, miles out? You want to go for that?
No, pass.
You're gonna
Because the
pass.
chance of the cart moving and my arrow going 1 inch above him, shooting Mr. Beeson.
No. He's in a closed carriage.
Yeah.
This is like a
Okay.
stagecoach, basically.
Okay.
Like,
But still, I don't.
okay.
I'll pass.
Mr. B, the carriage that you were in slowly comes to a stop at New Mirkwood.
Okay. And I'm waking up.
You can go ahead and attempt to roll a Constitution check at advantage.
Okay, so me and Billy are both gonna run to the carriage and yell as loud as we physically can. Wake up! There we go.
Well, you didn't do it with advantage, but that was a successful roll. Doctor, you wake up, and you find several things in a carriage next to you.
Several things in the
You
carriage.
find a
next
letter?
to me. Okay.
And you also find a coloring book.
Okay.
Do you wish to read the note?
I will read the note.
The note says, "Leave those things that are for your betters to your betters, and continue on with what you should be concerned about." Signed, the other guys.
Okay, so what I do is,
What's in the coloring book?
The coloring book has many colorful pages. Do you want to open it?
Yes.
The first one shows a beautiful painting of New Mirkwood. And it shows a stagecoach at New Mirkwood.
Okay.
It's a beautiful picture. Like, someone went massive detail with it. Which is kind of weird because it looks like it was made with crayons. Do you want to flip to another page?
Yes.
The other page is looks like an orc camp, and you see Nick and Serzu at this orc camp.
Okay. Next one.
You flip to the next page, and you see a picture of Rampage and Billy and your dog chasing after a carriage.
wait!
Next one.
You move to the next one. This one shows a giant amount of orcs fighting another giant amount of orcs.
It's telling the future!
Do you wish to see the next page?
Next one.
You see the next one, and you see an Orc chieftain with giant X's over the eyes.
That's a dead orc.
Dead orc. A dead chieftain.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to flip to another page?
Of course. Next one.
Okay. On the next page, you very much see a small child that you remember from the New Mirkwood.
Mm-hmm.
And it shows him following the party on an adventure. But it's weird is that, like, it's drawn as if he's not walking. Like he's being carried or something like that. and there it shows some mountains. You think maybe like the Misty Mountains or something like that, but perhaps the geography isn't exactly exact.
Okay. Next one.
You see Nick, Surzu, Rampage, Billy, and several of your other friends surrounding a grave.
Oh dear. What does the grave headstone say?
Apparently it's been scratched out, but it looks like it's at New Mirkwood, one of the farms at New Mirkwood.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one.
You see a picture of Dan sitting at a table,
Ooh, damn.
and some orcs are feeding him for some reason.
He is celebrating in a feast.
You notice though, it's strange enough. You very much the way the picture's drawn, it looks like Dan is still in the bag, like half in the bag.
Just his head sticking out so he can eat.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to open another page?
Yep. Next one.
You see a picture of what looks to be a kind of a dark figure in the Elflands. And it shows a bunch of lines pointing to other character drawn elves. And the lines are pointing to very specific ones. And
Okay.
there are many characters on this picture, but only some of them have long lines drawn to them, and others have partial lines drawn towards them. Would you like to see the
Alright.
next picture?
Next one.
The next one is a giant fish on a plate.
A giant fish.
Fish! The ultimate weapon.
Fish.
Wait, I have a question. This
What's up?
decides how ultimate of a weapon it is. How long has it been in a pocket? Like, is
I
it
believe this
fresh?
is fish. This is fish that's like just like been cooked, and it's
Oh.
like it's about a feast.
Freshly cooked fish.
Oh. So it's not the ultimate weapon.
No, it's deliciousness.
All right. Next one.
The next one you see a picture of what looks like to be several men and a woman and a child eating fish around a campfire.
Do I recognize any of them?
You know, you think maybe you recognize the woman in the picture? She kind of looked like that person that was having a really good, like, intellectual debate with you, you think, maybe? But maybe she wasn't, and she was just lying to you very excessively?
The one that was in the one I just met?
Yes.
Okay. Next one.
The next one, you see a picture of two planets, side by side.
Where is this leading to?
And next one.
The next one, you see one half of that first planet and one half of the other planet together.
Worlds collided.
And then you see a giant red X in the middle, and giant like words no.
Okay. Next one.
Move on to the next page to find it blank.
Okay. Give me more information! Give me more of the future! I want to know if I die.
You notice after this page, several of the pages have been removed. As if maybe those pages in the coloring book weren't for you.
Okay.
But what if I want them to be for me?
So I look out of my wagon and I see what I can see.
You see, like, Rampage and your dog and Billy running towards you.
Kind of what I saw in the book.
Exactly what you said. And then I magically know everything that happened in the book. And I said, what else did you see in that book?
So we're at New Muckwood?
Yeah.
Can I ask, cause I can now totally 100% see everything that's going on, inside the carriage because everything's amazing. And I ask, hey, what's that? What's that book? I yell, hey, what's that book?
Rampage, when you look at the book, you see a picture of the mayor looking into the wagon.
Well, I ask, why is there a picture of the mayor looking into a wagon?
And I say, there's no picture of a mayor looking into a wagon.
Really?
And at that moment, you see the mayor on the other side of the window, waving at y'all.
Looking in the wagon?
He just... Yeah, he's looking... He's on the opposite side of Rampage.
Okay, I wave back.
He returns your wave. Now you feel slowly trapped. Like you're trapped in a continuous wave.
I don't wave back.
The mayor seems a little sad.
Okay, I now wave back. I now wave back.
It seems like it was too late. The moment has passed. The mayor heads back to his office, knowing that Rampage didn't keep waving at him.
Can I say, hey, can I have that?
What's the next page in the book say for you?
What does it say?
We'll
Which
look at
page
the-
is he looking at?
The next page.
Oh, are you saying like, because the idea was like the coloring book got closed, right?
Oh, can I say, hey, can I have that?
I think I'll hold on to it.
Okay.
Well, that's just rude.
But tell me, what do you see on page 2?
What do I see on page 2? I want to know. Give me now. DK, what do I see?
Rampage sees exactly what Mr. B saw on page 2.
What did Mr. Beeson say on page 2?
I don't remember.
Mr. Beeson, what did you see on page 2?
Exactly what I saw on page 2.
What did you see on page 2?
I saw
So,
you and the dog and
by the way,
Billy.
Mr. B, you notice that one of the blank pages of the mayor turned into a picture of the mayor looking through the window.
One of the blank pages did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Suggesting that you can go ahead and make an insight check on this.
Oh my gosh! I want the book! I say,
You come to the realization that not everything is quite yet written yet. You knew your compatriots would come after you. You're pretty sure that everything you see here is something that may be a written event, but the mayor coming up wasn't yet written. The mayor hadn't decided to come check on you just yet.
Saying a homeless. I suggest.
So this obviously can't tell you things that haven't been written yet. And what I mean is, someone hasn't made the conscious decision to actually do it.
I suggest.
So things that are uncertain and things that could be fudgy aren't going to get written in this book. Though you're not sure by what magics this book is coloring itself. Unless it's connected to another book.
I suggest.
But what you do know is whoever is coloring this book really likes fish.
I suggest that the book is seeing what another person sees for their future. So it's telling them their future.
Dun, dun, dun. So we're back in New Mirkwood.
We should 100% keep this book and never let it leave. Our book, not your book. You want book. You sad because we not giving you book.
I asked if Dan and not Dan. Yeah, I asked if Dan showed up. Well, I'll go visit the mayor.
You're visiting the mayor? Why are you visiting
the mayor?
I go with
when he sees you coming up, he basically just comes up and gives you a giant hug. He's been really worried about you. He hasn't heard from you for quite a while. And he's heard much about some exploits in the woodland. He saw a bunch of Rowan men heading out there and something about cleansing some sewers.
I tell the mayor. I follow Mr. B to the mayor.
Okay, you follow him to the mayor.
And I say, hello.
The mayor looks at you longly, remembering your previous course with the waving.
I'm sorry I can't wave. You know, it was just, I felt like if I did, I would get infinitely trapped in an endless thing of waving and I'd never be able to escape.
With that, you've noticed his frown turn to a smile. And he gives you a giant hug. Because that's what he's known for.
Oh my. I smile like afterward. I smile back, and then everyone's happy.
I guess I should take you to the New Mirkwood.
I want to, kind of fill the mayor in.
All right. What do you wish to tell him? What do you not wish to tell him?
Well, first I ask how the orcs have been.
He mentions he hasn't really seen any orcs, but he's heard that there's been some issues with the orcs in the woodland areas. He's heard some issues, but he's also seen a bunch of fires in that area as well.
I ask how you've seen that far, because that's like really
the smoke pillow of like an entire town burning to their east.
Yeah, that's still millions of miles.
You know, when the Mexico forest caught fire, you could see it from Texas because it actually blacked our skies here in Texas.
Oh.
You wouldn't see the smoke pillow from Mexico, but you would actually see like it actually was so bad that it blacked out our skies, and so it was like waking up every morning to darkness. It's the most depressing week until that cleared up.
That's just sad.
Yeah.
like that. Alright. Well, I guess,
So the orcs have been quiet. That's good.
Yeah, though I would like to mention that I've heard some interesting rumors. Something about lots of dead orcs.
oh yes, that's happened.
Lots of dead orcs.
Yeah. Because there was an orc war going on.
Do you
And then
remember
jumped
the do you remember the orcs that were attacking Woodtown and how the people with the masks
Yeah.
killed the orcs
Yeah.
and then set them on fire? What's really weird is, you know, we actually had one of those guys with the mask show up, and they like apologized for killing all those orcs, and I'm like, don't need to apologize to us.
It's quite okay. Thank you.
We approve.
Thank you very much for murderizing them. Please do it again.
They were worried that it would offend someone.
And not offending anyone here.
I told him as much. Though I did ask him not to kill the marked ones, guys, because, you know, might need them.
Now that would be a problem. And we would be mad about that. And then there would be 2 orc civil wars going on. Wait! The book! Maybe!
So, I tell
Getting so many ideas.
I tell the mayor that we lost Dan,
Then
but we believe that he is still okay.
You've lost the elfin spy?
Yeah, he was carried away by the orcs.
I do hope you find your friend. He was a good friend to this town.
He was.
He was more than a friend.
So, we'll continue looking for him.
With the notation of spy, Billy says nothing.
Oh yeah. You recognize this one?
You see, by the way, Red Page, you see Billy like going through a small book.
Oh. Can I peep at? I want to peep at. I want to look at.
It doesn't seem to stop you from looking at it, but like you notice some like really like names and some very detailed notes about each person.
Oh, I realize what's going on, and I'm like,
Some of the words you notice are kind of in code.
good comeback. Oh my! Can I read all of these notes that are on the page that I can understand? I want every single note.
Okay. You have to ask about a specific person.
What peoples are there?
There are many names. Some of the names you've never met before.
I'll ask about one of those.
There's some sort of note about someone called Longstalker.
I ask, who is Longstalker?
Billy says nothing.
I say,
You
why?
tend to notice that Billy's like suggesting that maybe this isn't a conversation to have in front of the mayor while the mayor and the doctor are having a conversation.
Oh, okay.
Usually people don't have like massive side conversations.
I get you. I get you. I get you, bro.
Sorry.
So anyway, Um, tell the mayor that we've been doing some reconnaissance on the orcs, and then we were headed back to the town, and we stopped off at the Woodland Hall, and then, strangely enough, a week went past. We didn't really even realize it.
Ah, must have been having some great fun in those sewers. I heard there was a massive cache of assassin's gold in there. Y'all didn't strike it rich in there, did you?
There was no assassin's gold, unfortunately.
Wait!
Y'all went the wrong way.
Wait! There was gold!
Yes, there was an entire treasure room. So you
We
picked
went
the wrong way. There was an entire treasure room, and everyone went the opposite way of it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I ask if all the gold has already been taken.
The mayor stares at you. You stare at the mayor. The mayor stares back at you.
Well, I've got no interest in gold anyway, so...
I want gold!
I've got no interest in gold anyway. And then we met these really strange people who you've already talked about. And they seem to think that they're fixing a problem. So...
But we don't know what problem they say they're fixing.
I'm not quite sure what that's all about. Have you ever seen any of these people besides the other one that came
one
by?
of them came by to apologize for killing all the orcs.
I just muttered. That is so weird.
Yeah. So strange. Have you seen Nick?
One of our scouts said they saw him, but he didn't actually stop by in town. He headed out east towards well, when I say he headed out east, I mean he was more being chased by some spirits.
He does love the adventure life. Suspect he'll come back soon. Well, very well. We're gonna head out to. I'm gonna go back to the inn, and these elves are gonna go climb in the trees, I guess. Just go check on the construction of his house.
I ask, is my house finished yet?
No, it's gonna take months.
Me.
Where's the boy?
He's out at the farm.
I'm gonna go check on the boy.
Alright. Alright, so go ahead and roll for initiative, Rampage and Mr. B, and that'll be the order of operations for the rest of the day. While we perform these private actions.
How much longer are we going?
That's determined by y'all.
Okay. Where's my character at? Character! Mr. Character! Ah, there's my character.
I'm highly thinking Rampage is going to go first.
There's a lot of horsemen around.
Alright, so Rampage, what are you going to do?
I'm going to...
It's got too many people on the map.
Hang on, I'm gonna check something. That, is there a way to get money? I want more money. I'm
You
poor.
have to go on a quest.
What's that?
We've
go
just
on a
been
quest.
on a 5 million
Yeah, but a
year
quest that
long
pays. Like, look at the quest board and do a quest on that.
quest log. Amulet. Well, that.
Not the quest log, the town
Okay.
bulletin board.
Community board. In game form.
It would be.
Community board.
Okay. Jobs. 1. Farmer. Okay.
So there's a job
Huh?
to be a caravan guard for the diamond farm from Clenzy Charker.
What are we supposed to do? Just guard it?
Guard the caravan.
Okay, I'll gladly do that.
Farmer Ramshy is trying to make it to the woodland village and is willing to pay 25 silver to be split evenly amongst all those who escort her there. Or him.
How long of a trip would that be?
Well, basically, the woodland camp is where y'all just came from.
And how long of a trip would that be?
Be a couple of days.
Like, okay, I'm assuming all of it.
Probably a week, like no more than a week.
I guess.
There's another quest to go out and grab wood.
And I'll pass. What was the first or the? How long would the one to kind of guard? How long would that take?
You don't know that off the top of your head because you don't know where the destination is.
You could go help them bring some wood in. Especially since your house is one of those that needs wood.
Oh yeah, good point. I'll do that. I need the wood. Slowly for my house. Alright, so I'll do that.
Alright, if that's something you want to achieve, you could spend the next couple of days doing that, is to gather wood. Is that something you'd want to do? Roll a... Are you going by yourself? Are you taking Mr. B with you? Are you taking Arceus? Because Arceus is here, and so is Sir Francis Steele.
Well, I'll ask the doctor if he wants to do it. And I'll grab Billy to do it.
I have some other business to attend to.
Alright, then I'll grab Billy. And I'll see. Yeah. Just as another line of defense, if one of the Rohan guards wants
Do you want
to
Sir
come.
Francis Steele to come with you?
Yeah.
Also, do you want the Hobbit to come with you, or Arceus?
I'll grab along Arceus.
You don't want to take the Hobbit with you either?
I'll take both.
You're gonna take both? Okay.
Yes.
Alright. Go ahead and roll a D100.
A D100. That is a giant roll. Okay, there we go. D100. 66.
Nothing good happens, nothing bad happens on the first day. Roll again.
Some really bad stuff happens.
You find a very beautiful little lake. You decide to stop and take camp there.
Okay. What happened?
Y'all share a great sense of journey and wonderment, and everyone leaves feeling much better. Nice little rest and everything.
Okay.
Roll another one.
Wait, that was good.
Yeah. There's a reason I don't tell you when that's a success or failure. You found a goods peddler on the side of the road.
Walking down a road? What?
Mm-hmm. He's a peddler. He travels from location to location selling his wares.
He's a peddler on a bike.
What does he have for say?
He has some rabbit skins. He also has a shiny coin,
Ooh.
which he says
Can I?
is an ancient coin of power.
How much is this ancient coin of power you saw?
1 silver.
1 silver. Can I examine this coin?
He welcomes you to examine it.
All right. Me, Billy, and I guess Arceus, because he's smart. I'll examine the coin because I'm perception, fail, and then Billy perception.
It's not perception.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
you
What
can
do
make
I
a
do?
perception check, but you won't gather much from
Do
that.
do I insight, history?
You can either do history, lore. Yeah, history or lore.
Lower, or whatever. And then
Arceus rolled a 12. He failed.
lore.
Lore isn't Arceus's background. You don't know if this is an ancient coin of power. This could have been held by one of the greatest heroes of Middle Earth, and you would not know. You're wondering why you were so distracted during elf history class.
Okay. I ask if anyone else wants to see if they can solve the mystery of the coin. Even if they have a very, very bad blur check thing. I don't care. I ask them if they want to try.
Alright. Barrigol will try.
Yeah. Because if one of them actually gets it correct, then we'll know.
Burgle thinks that he's not sure that this will bestow you with any power. I mean, he suggests that maybe there is some legend about a coin like that. He doesn't know if there's any truth to it. He highly doubts that there's some magical coin that will bestow people power. But there is a historical kind of background for said coin to exist. But he believed that it was part of something else that had to be constructed.
I asked.
He seems to have a few conflicting versions of the tale, suggesting that this tale has been told many different ways.
I asked the boy, if this is such a great coin, why are you only selling it for 1 silver?
Because I don't have the rest of the pieces. That's on you to find. Can't do anything without the whole thing. And it would be mighty unhonorable of me to charge a more higher price for what's only a piece of a puzzle. Still a valuable piece of the puzzle, right? He's also selling the rabbit skins for 5 silver each. For a whole set of them. Sorry.
Okay. Thinking.
So 6 silver for the whole lot of everything he's selling.
I'm not gonna do that.
Or you could barter for something that you currently have.
Ooh, what do I have? I do have another coin, but I feel like my going.
Like, you have, like, 83 silver. Like, this would be nothing to you.
Yep. I'm not spending willy-nilly money.
I notice you have one item of political intrigue.
Really?
A lucky sock and a mystery sword.
Actually, I have no clue what the mystery sword is, but the lucky sock gives me higher acrobatics. What I'll do is I'll buy the coin off him.
You sure you didn't want the rabbit skins?
Okay, how valuable is a rabbit's hide?
Do you want to make a check against that?
First I'll ask, because Arceus is kind of like a healer person, right?
Yeah.
I ask if rabbit's hide can actually be used for any sort of healing item or thing.
Sir Francis Steele kind of interjects and suggests that rabbit's hide is a trade item. Tanners could use it to make blankets and all kinds of other stuff.
So if you have the item, you can trade it.
For someone who, because this person's still far out, and this person's probably not heading to this town. He might just be wanting to sell some rabbit skins, and you could take it to a tanner in town and sell it.
Good point. Alright, I'll buy both. I guess.
Alright, go ahead and remove 6 silver from
That would be math. Math, hard. I'm just gonna go with 70.
How much silver do you have right now?
I have 83.
Okay, so 6 is... Let's go 77.
77? How about 78? How about 79?
77 sounds good.
Alright, 77. And now my total weight drops down to 0.0.
He wish.
Alright. Now we continue on our journey, right? I say thank you, and we head off.
Okay. I'm adding the things to your inventory for you.
Yay!
That may be way too much. Wait. There we go. By the way, just so you know that once you hit 50 pounds, you're going to become encumbered.
50 pounds? What?
Yep.
What do you mean by that?
Right now, you're at 42 pounds.
Oh, I need to offload stuff. Put some stuff.
You're not in the you're not quite there yet. But if you continue to collect things, you're going to hit a point where there's going to be like negatives against you doing things.
Okay. Really, the rabbit's skin is 10? It's skin.
It's hides. It's a set of them.
Okay, whatever. Okay.
Basically, it's like 10 pounds of rabbit hides.
All right. Let's keep going. I guess you want me to roll again?
Mm-hmm. You successfully made it to the woods with no issue.
Okay.
Sadly, you
Yay.
didn't bring anyone who can actually cut wood for some reason. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
That would be terrible.
Wait. Aren't we bringing someone already with this west.
No. You just went out to cut wood, and you chose not to bring the person who cuts wood. But I'm gonna be a nice GM and just pretend like you went and gathered the arbor master with you.
Yeah, because we totally asked him to come
Yeah.
with us.
All right.
Because I'm smart.
Yeah. See, this
And
is the difference
he brought
between
a
a mean
wagon.
and a nice GM.
He brought
Alright.
a wagon.
Of course. Oh, he brought a wagon too. Okay.
Yeah, he brought a wagon.
I
That
don't.
way
I
he
don't
can
remember
store-
you requesting a wagon either, but I'll
He
pretend
did.
you did.
I 100% requested a wagon. There is no doubt about it. So,
All right. So Mr. B, while Rampage, screams very loudly for the guy with the wagon to show up. What you got?
I'm gonna go look for Pip.
Okay. You find Pip at his family farmhouse. You see 3 Rohan riders in the general area. Actually,
So
I have to remove him from the GM layer. Give me a second. And you see Pip feeling a little bit safer. And he's collecting some sort of something from the farmhouse out of the field.
hey Pip, how you doing?
His eyes glow to see that y'all are back. He comes running up to you, but then he notices that not everyone's here. And he wonders if this is the news that he's lost someone else.
Let's go inside and have a chat. I'll catch you up.
He sits down nervously at the table, worrying about who may have been hurt or injured.
So everyone's okay.
except for Dan, who has been captured and is in an orc's bag, probably being taken to have a giant feast.
Everyone's okay. No need to worry. Just out and about. But I wanted to make sure you knew that. I wanted to check on you, make sure you were okay, and make sure you knew that we were all okay.
Pip hands you some sort of crop that he was picking. Of course, he has it all nicely bundled.
Ask what it is.
Okay.
What
I
it
examine
is.
it. What is this?
From your examination, this is a form of water lily mint. It could be used to make a balm of some sort that could help
what?
with burns and injuries. A water lily mint.
Water lily mint. Interesting.
It could be used to turn into a kind of a balm to help with burns or wounds.
A ball.
Oh, a balm. Okay.
Yeah.
Just trying to understand how a balm would.
Okay.
For,
Yeah. Different type. Spelled slightly differently.
Wait, a bomb?
There's an L in this one.
Yes. And there's no O's at all.
I don't think that a bomb would be good for you.
No.
BALM, I believe.
Yes. BALM.
As long as no one's blowing anything up.
Well,
I
maybe
think we're
just for you, we can blow things up.
good. Yeah!
And that is the moment where New Mirkwood suddenly explodes, and Rampage regrets his decision. No, I'm joking.
Oh,
That would be
Just gonna blow
hilarious.
things up.
That would be hilarious. Okay. Sorry, go ahead, Mr. P.
All right, so ask Pip if anything new is happening around the town.
He kind of tells you that the Rowan guards have been like really good. Like some of the older people, the Rohan guards have actually been helping them carry their packs. They've been really nice and kind and generous to the villagers, which kind of surprised him because he's not used to people coming and being helpful, particularly outsiders like that.
Mm-hmm.
But they've been really friendly. They've been looking out for the villagers. Like, things have, like, it's really nice. But he knows that the village could never afford to have a security force this large. These Rohan guards are kind of bored. Like, so normally when, soldiers get bored, bad things can happen. But instead of bad things happening, these soldiers are very specifically, like, looking for ways they can keep themselves occupied by looking for ways they can help people, which is a very contrary aspect that he's not used to seeing. Because normally when you have lots of soldiers in armor and all that, that's when like drunk fights usually happen, and he's not seeing any of that.
That is because these are good people that don't want to watch the world burn.
All right. So I asked Pip if he's got any pen and paper, so I can write a note.
He goes to his closet. One of the closets, and pulls some parchment and a inkwell and a feather pen that doesn't look like it's been used for a while. You notice a little bit of dust on it.
Dust. Oh. So it really hasn't been used.
So I ask him if he minds if I write a note.
He takes a bow.
All right, so I want to write a note to my master to kind of fill him in on what's going on.
Like supersonic speed, Pele? Like,
No, I take the time to write a note. It's a nice long note, obviously.
do 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 do.
No, it's
And that's always.
do 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 do.
One eternity later.
Alright, so do you want to write that letter and then let Rampage go while you're writing the letter?
Yep.
Alright.
Okay.
Rampage, roll me 5 D100s.
5.
Yeah.
Okay. 5. Boom! Okay, so 49, then 40, then 39, then 39, then 71.
Oh, that's sadness.
I'll roll.
No, I rolled.
No.
I already fell.
I'm rolled.
No.
See, I rolled that. See, I'm better at this whole rolling thing.
We rolled,
hang on,
so-
hang on. No, I don't have your thingy. No.
So essentially, you cut down 138 logs, and they're going to be worth 1 silver apiece.
What? What? No. No.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna get. Huh? Hmm. Hmm.
So now I need to calculate how much you owe the guy that cut the wood for you.
He is the best woodcutter in the world, and since he is the best woodcutter in the world, he cuts it perfectly. And because he cuts it so perfectly, it raises the price of how good it is by $5,666. Yeah. We rich! That's how that works, right? Yeah.
All right. Alright, so to start off with, you owe him 8 silver.
Okay. So, I had 230 now.
Alright, and how many people did you bring?
I brought Billy, but he chose to.
Okay, so you brought Billy, Rampage, Sir Francis Steele,
And
Arceus. And the Hobbit, right? And his 2 followers, right?
Mm-hmm. Wait, no. Did he bring his followers? Because
Yes.
I didn't. Oh, he did. Oh, I didn't know that.
So each of them, each person who came,
Other than Billy.
actually, whoa, no, Billy gets a cut too.
Okay.
You have to be fair, man.
But Billy is me, and I am Billy.
Plus the town share, of course. So each person gains 31 silver.
31.
Mm-hmm.
So how much silver?
That's you. You get 31 silver in your inventory. Billy
Oh,
gets 31 silver in his inventory.
Okay. I will have 1 gold. Wait, 31 silver.
How much silver do you have? Like just
I have 77 silver. Raw.
77 silver plus how much did I say? 31? That would be 1 gold, 8 silver.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
gold.
to our very simplistic conversion system we made ourselves.
Yes. We don't have to talk to anyone. We just get it instantly.
Okay. By the way, do you wish to sell your pelts?
My pelts. What's a pelt?
The rabbit pelts.
I go around.
Do
Like, I asked-
Do you want to go to the tannery and sell it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. How many pounds did you have? 10, right?
Yes. I had 5,666 pounds.
Okay. You receive 40 silver for the pelts.
40 silver!
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Dude, I'm making big money.
Yeah, it's 10 pounds of hides. That's a lot of hides. You can remove the hides out of your inventory now.
Okay. So that drops my weight down.
Yeah. Because that was 10 pounds of hides. That's a lot of hides. It was very wise to make that purchase.
Yeah.
Like, in my notes, that was a profit regardless. I wasn't sure if you were going to take it, though. And I wasn't sure, like, if I should push you to look out for yourself.
How do I remove something? I'm really bad at this.
Okay.
I know nothing.
Excuse me. Rampage. Rampage.
There we go. It doesn't weigh anything now. That's.
You know, you want to know something cool?
Zero.
You ready for this? Watch what happens to the set of rabbit pelts.
Oh. I have a question. Can I go to the other person that like made my new bow, like my other bow, and is making Nick's shields and all of that? Can I go to him and ask about my mystery sword that I have?
You have a mystery. Oh. Yeah. You could totally do that. While you're going to do that, it's now Mr. B's turn again.
Am I finished writing my letter?
Are you?
I don't know. How long was he gone?
He was gone like a week.
I think I'm done with my letter.
In fact, let's see. 3 days to get there, 3 days to come back, 5 days cutting trees. He was gone almost 2 weeks.
Almost 2 weeks.
Yeah. So I think in that time I have.
I'm hoping that you had completed your letter.
Yeah, I've
No, he still has 5 more pages.
I've completed my letter and I have sent my letter. I may have already received a response, but in that time while I was waiting, I've taken this time to take a nice long rest.
Okay.
Taught my dog a couple of new tricks. And I've also gone to visit the guy who's making me some armor.
We have someone making you armor?
Yeah. He was making me armor. Or at least he was going to try.
By the way, did you add that to the doctor's message and snack bag?
What's that?
That's how you were trading messages with your master.
Ah!
It's one of your handouts.
Yeah.
Did you put it in a different handout?
No. Did you want me to write a letter in here?
Well, I mean, if you want your master to like answer it.
Okay. That will take some thought and some effort, and I will do that, and you can answer it next time.
Okay.
On Dragon Ball.
Because my brain is tired right now.
Okay. With that said, Nick and
what are we
Sirzu
doing
come with a giant pack
about my
of potatoes.
Did the guy make my armor yet?
Oh. Well, here's the thing. Go ahead and roll for it, and next time we'll find out how good it is.
Is it good? Is it bad?
What am I rolling?
Was it even worth the money?
Just roll a D100.
Get 5,000. Get 5,000. Get 5,000.
It's gonna be pretty good. All right.
Oh!
So, by the way, what material did you ask it to be made out of?
There was a discussion about that.
I don't remember
Because-
an answer, and so that's why I wasn't like tagging it, because I thought we weren't at the point of finding out material.
Well, there's only a level of... I can only have up to a certain level.
Okay.
And I think it was like leather, but I couldn't be sure.
Okay. I don't know, maybe it'll be like leather chain or something, or reinforced leather.
Yeah. I think it's leather chain or one of those.
Okay, well, next time on Dragon Ball Z, we'll find out what that armor looks like. Is there a particular color you want it
How
to
it
be?
feels. What it likes. How much protection it has.
What was that question?
What color did you want it to be?
Brown.
It will be
Mr.
brown.
Basic, why don't you want it to be something special? To show your personality.
My personality is brown.
Oh, that's lame. You're lame. Lame! Hashtag lame!
I'm a woodland man.
Alright,
Like brown,
so...
green.
So,
What are you gonna do? Brown, green, brown, green, brown, mean.
so, Mr. B, what have you been up to?
A whole lot of work.
Sounds amazing. What are your plans for the future?
Still building our Minecraft tournament server, and working towards esports, and we'll be-
Esports.
Are you gonna be renting out the stadium to for Minecraft games?
that's what we'd like to do.
Okay. I heard they were gonna be building a new esports stadium.
Really?
They'll be done in November.
Rampage learned something that everyone already knew except him.
He knew, he just forgot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so he forgot something.
I
that
knew it all
everyone
along.
already- Yes,
Oh,
of course.
yeah.
Rampage, what have you been up to?
Thinking, playing video games.
I figured you also pet a
puppy
cow
sitting.
recently.
Shh.
Oh, is that a secret? We shouldn't talk about that.
I don't know if I've been close to that.
Okay.
But we picked up some dogs around, like, Eekado! When did we do that? When did we start puppy sitting?
On Wednesday,
On Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday. So that's been a lot of fun. And other than that, I don't really
Have any
have
of the puppies evolved?
Oh yes, one has evolved into the second generation, and it really has turned out to be extremely long.
Nick actually has a dog named Evie.
Oh my!
So the joke I always say whenever he talks to his dog is like, Evie, evolve!
Evie, Evo!
Alright, well, what are your plans for the future, Rampage?
Post videos.
Post videos. Also, I know another thing you have planned for the future. You plan to edit!
Yeah. Woo! Editing, so I can actually post.
Yeah, that very, very important process. Alright, well.
I don't know.
Well, with that said, though, I think, I guess we should ask Nick what he's up to. Nick, what are you up to? Absolutely nothing, Chris. Go away. Okay. And Surzu is apparently, like, learning the secret Surzu strategies. Well, that sounds
Yes.
amazing. Well, guys, we'll see you next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Ball Z.